Welcome back, Bears. Today's show includes basketball, the latest with the Chef-O-Nette at Tremont Center, and the monthly PTO raffle drawing where all students have a chance to win.
Yesterday, during second period, Upper Arlington High School Principal Andrew Theotto announced on the PA system that the school is entering a Level 1 lockdown. According to 10 TV, there was an active crime with around 20 cars being broken into in the Mount Holyoke parking lot. The thieves spread out and smashed windows, then took items before driving away. Upper Arlington High School and schools in Grandview Heights were affected by these crimes. NPR reports TikTok is at risk of being banned on January 19th if its company ByteDance does not sell off the app to an American company.
TikTok officials say it's possible on January 19th when users try to open the app, a prompt will show up indicating the service is no longer available in the country.
Forbes says the Supreme Court has not issued an opinion on the law, leaving it up in the air days before it's scheduled to go into place.
The House committee has stated the ban could happen on the 19th or the 20th. The app would be available on your phone but unable to download. This would occur the last full day of Biden's term. That puts the decision on Donald Trump. While Trump previously has spoken against the app as a national security threat and even tried to ban it during his first term, he was since defended the platform and asked the Supreme Court last month to pause the start date of the law.
The LA Times reports firefighters continue to fight multiple major wildfires as 23,713 acres of the Palisades have been burnt down and 9 lives lost in that area, while the Eaton fire has burnt down 14,117 acres and 16 lives lost for that area. The NWS has reissued a particularly dangerous situation warning for Los Angeles and Ventura counties, cautioning of high wind gusts, dry air, and a higher risk of rapid fire spread in the upcoming days.
Bundle up, Bears. 10 WBNS says that next week expect temperatures in the negatives due to a polar vortex. Monday and Tuesday are looking at the low being -6 with 11-mile-per-hour winds.
Now to sports.
Twelve individuals were inducted into the Upper Arlington High School Athletics Hall of Fame on Saturday. They are Juan Acevedo for soccer, Mike Boggs for football and coaching, Andy Grinley for ice hockey, Mike Janowitz for lacrosse, Christine Johnson Dinifer for tennis, Kelly Harper King for gymnastics, cheer, and diving, Kate Milling-Kling for swim, Patrick Maynard for swim, Dave Parsons for football, basketball, baseball, and friend of the program, Bill File for coaching, Kim Taylor for football, basketball, and track, and Nate Wilborn for basketball.
Hogan Bloomfield created the graphics that were on screen for the 12 Hall of Fame inductees. Upper Arlington Athletics accepts nominations for Hall of Fame inductees annually. More information can be found on their website.
The team placed 5th among 12 teams. Senior Amalia Cardoso placed 4th in the vault and 6th all around. And junior Emily Music scored an 8.9 on beam. Yesterday was also senior night for the gymnastics Bears at the high school where four seniors were celebrated: Jada Wang, Bella Berry, Aaron Samora, and Amalia Cardoso. The team placed last among 4 teams.
Number 1 ranked ice hockey Bears played their biggest rival Olentangy Liberty, who are ranked number 10 tonight at the Ice House. Puck drops at 6:30, and this game is their biggest competition in order to make it to districts. Parking for this game will be in the McConnell parking garage, and it can also be reserved and prepaid through the Park mobile app.
On Tuesday at 7:30 p.m., UA Girls Basketball had their Teacher Appreciation Night game against New Albany at the high school. They won 50-27. The girls play Hilliard-Davidson tonight in the competition gym. This game is the Service Member Appreciation Night. Tip-off is at 7:30.
On Tuesday, boys basketball lost to New Albany, ending with a score of 45-60. New Albany is coached by former Upper Arlington coach and player Tim Casey.
Many UA students and families were wearing Casey shirts in support of the former UAHS boys basketball coach.
The JV boys beat New Albany 59-32, with New Albany pushing for a comeback game, scoring 16 points in the fourth quarter but ultimately falling short.
All players had a chance to showcase their talents. Jack Parsons put up 11 points in the fourth quarter. Tonight, the Bears play Hilliard-Davidson. Tip-off is at 7:30 p.m.
And now a highlight reel of the boys and girls doubleheader basketball game that took place last Friday. The Golden Grapplers took home first place at the Fairfield Invitational Tournament last Saturday with a total of 230 team points. Tristan DePhillips, Will Strickland, and Cole Dodson placed first individually in their respective weight classes.
Last night, the Golden Grapplers fell to Olentangy Liberty, but Cole Dodson and Tristan DePhillips pinned their opponents for wins. Next Wednesday, January 22nd, the Wrestling Bears take Olentangy Orange to the mats. Start time for varsity is 7 p.m. in the competition gym. On Monday, Ohio State and Notre Dame will be facing off in the 2025 College Football Playoff National Championship at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia.
According to ESPN, Notre Dame is coming off playoff wins against Indiana, Georgia, and Penn State, while the Buckeyes have faced off against Tennessee, Oregon, and Texas.
Also, according to ESPN, this will be the first time Notre Dame reaches the title game in the CFP era after falling in the semifinal in the 2018-19 and 2020-21 seasons.
The Buckeyes will be playing their second CFP title game since winning the inaugural game to cap the 2014 season.
According to NBC Sports, fans can tune into the national championship game through ESPN. Kickoff starts at 7:30. And now to Burke, who is live at the Ohio State University campus.
It's baby live on location with Burke.
What's up, guys? In honor of the national championship on Monday, we're here at Ohio State, and we're going to be asking a couple questions to some random people walking. So what's up, guys? What's your guys' names?
My name is Nick.
My name is Wyatt.
All right, Nick. Do you think that this game coming up on Monday is too big of pressure for Ryan Day to handle?
No, I don't think it's too big of pressure. I think that he thrives under pressure, and I think that ever since the loss against Michigan, he's a different man.
Now, do you think that if we lose the national championship, that'll be a greater loss than Michigan?
I think coming this far, I would say yes.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we've talked about this a lot with our friends.
We talk about this
a lot. Like, which would we rather win? I think from a national standpoint, like Ohio State needs this win. I mean, we need this win. We've come this far. We've taken out number one. We've taken out Texas. Like, we just got to get it done.
For sure. In a game, who do you think would win, Ohio State or the Cleveland Browns?
Ohio State.
No, bro.
Come on now. With
Cleveland,
Ryan Day
come on.
behind.
The level of think about it, bro. NFL teams are made up of like all the top talent from college, bro. I mean, the Cleveland Browns. I mean, respectfully, they're not
Fine,
good.
the Browns.
But it's Ohio State, though.
Yeah.
Is
With Jack Sawyer.
With Jack Sawyer.
Bro, Myles Garrett, like,
Jerry
let's be
Judy.
honest.
Jerry Judy.
Excuse. Yep. Go ahead. Get through.
What's
Yeah. What's up? Last question. Who's a better coach, Ryan Day or Justin Buttermore?
Ryan Day.
Wrong answer. All right. I think my Uber's here, so let's talk to the community with Ella.
Welcome back to Community Bears. Uber's giving out rides for a month to teens who fail their driver's test. Their aim is to take pressure off the teens and parents following their failure. You can sign up through the Uber Teen account and while filling out a questionnaire about the recent tests and providing information about the areas they missed. A lawsuit was filed against Ohio State University due to mold exposure in one of the dorm buildings. The case includes over 50 students with at least $1,000 per person compensation. And according to the Lantern, the lawsuit highlights a long-term systematic failure by university officials trusted to keep students safe. According to the New York Times, Amazon is ending the popular Try Before You Buy service that first launched in 2018. This feature allowed Prime members to have items shipped to their homes before a purchase to try out.
though at the end of the month, this will be the final days of this feature. UAPD detectives received national recognition at the federal DEA ceremony for exceptional contributions to the law. The honor was awarded to the Division for dismantling a $300 million cryptocurrency drug laundering operation involving multiple countries. The award is one of the highest honors given to those who impact public safety and criminal justice efforts. UA Parks and Rec are looking forward to hiring seasonal employees. Positions exist in many areas, including the pools, summer camps, park maintenance, Safety Town, and the Senior Center. To submit an application, visit www.government.jobs.com/careers/UAOH/seasonal. You can also visit the employment section of Upper Arlington's website. The Holiday Lights Recycling Program is available through the end of the month. Bins are located at the Municipal Center at the back end of the building. Only lights are permitted, not bags or other materials. If you have any further questions, you can call 614-583-5350. Down the road, Burke checks out the progress at Chef-O-Nette.
Chef-O-Nette is a long-standing Upper Arlington diner. It has been in business since 1955, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner to generations of UA residents. Chef-O-Nette is home to one of the first drive-thrus in the nation and is still operational. I talked to the new owner, Michael Purdom, about his new rendition of the fan-favorite diner.
You know, we started in the Tremont Shopping Center 25 years ago with the old Bag and Nails pub next to the Chef-O-Nette, and we feel like we're just a part of the community with the old Bag and Nails. Although that moved up the street, we turned the old Bag and Nails pub into a new Hobnob Pizza, and then during that transition, the Chef-O-Nette came available, and we thought we would be a perfect family to take it over, being the third family that's going to own the Chef-O-Nette since 1955 when it was originally built. And I've got a little bit of construction background with renovating older spaces, and that's what we're working on currently, is a total redo of the infrastructure of the Chef-O-Nette. Chef-O-Nette as a restaurant's going to stay the same. The name's the same. When you come in and have breakfast and lunch, you'll recognize the same look. It's behind the scenes work that we've done. You know, our primary goals, you know, with the Chef-O-Nette was to maintain Chef-O-Nette as it's always been. As far as, you know, changes to the decor, the decor is going to be updated and refreshed, but the look is going to stay the same. A few things that we're going to add is we're going to have the ability to do some private banquets and private events in the space. The goal was just keep the corner place. I mean, I'm 62 years old, and I can remember playing baseball across the street when I was 14 and coming over after the games for a cherry Coke. So there's a lot of history in the place, and I think that it's important to keep it the same.
This has been Burke Bradley reporting for the WARL.
On Monday, Starbucks closed the door on its open door policy that was established in 2018, meaning that if you want a place to hang out with friends or work on homework, you're going to have to buy something as well. According to NBC4, quote, a Starbucks spokesperson released the new rules are designed to help prioritize paying customers, and most other retailers already have similar rules in place. Balloonerism, Mac Miller's 7th studio album, was officially released today. This is his second album post his death in 2018. According to USA Today, the album is following the release of a short film about the making of the album. The proceeds go to the Mac Miller Fund, which supports youth from underserved communities, including explorations in the arts and community building. Peter Pan the Musical at the Ohio Theater is now through this Sunday. The musical has been performed over the course of 70 years. Ticket prices start at $45, and the showings are throughout the day. And now to live interview with Officer Luke and Mr. Theotto.
Hey Bears, it's Officer Luke. How are you doing? First off, yesterday, I just want to thank all of the students who didn't have valuables in their cars. Pretty much hardly anything was taken out of the vehicles, so that was a great job. The PTO is hosting its Burger Bash fundraiser at Wendy's the 21st on Tuesday. It's going to be from 5 to 8 p.m. Right across the street during a 3-hour window. So it's going to be a Burger Bash. The girls' basketball game against Central Crossing will be later that day, so go ahead and eat, and then go see the girls' game. JV plays at 4:30, and varsity's at 7:30, with senior night celebrations beforehand. Now for the PTO drawing, we have 4 gift cards to Cafe Da Vinci. If you don't want them, just leave them with me. I'll be happy to go there. The first one is going to be Jagger Mills. Second will be Brooks Hauser. The third will be Adam Arasada. And the fourth, last but not least, Hannah Setterlin. So come see Mrs. Fountain for your gift cards.
Okay, Bears. We're joined with Mr. Andrew Theotto today to talk about yesterday's incident. Mr. Theotto, can you give us updates on the situation?
Yeah, for sure. So just to recap what happened yesterday, we were made aware of break-ins in the parking lot by a student, which we are very thankful for. We were made aware. In that moment, Officer Luke jumped into action, and he went to go check on the scene. So as for an abundance of precaution, we went into a perimeter lock, and that's a typical response to make sure that as he checks out the scene and gives us more information, we are keeping everybody safe in the building. And you all were fantastic during that time. We really appreciate your cooperation and understanding. We're trying to figure this out. They went to check it out. Once we got it clear that it was safe, we lifted it. The police department identified the license plates and the owners. We worked really hard to figure out who those students were associated with the owner of the car, and worked with them, went out, identified what was missing and all the damages. And so that's where we are right now. I know they worked on filing a police report together, but I just want to say I appreciate everyone's cooperation. I appreciate the UAPD and their quick action and being on the scene very, very quickly.
And then how has this been impacting the students and families involved?
So obviously it's a super big inconvenience, right? You have damage to your car. It's an invasion of privacy, so there's some feelings of like that invasion that they're dealing with. And there's some financial impacts, obviously, too. So it's not anything we want for our students or families. And so we're sorry that it happened. Unfortunately, we can't control all these things all the time. But everyone did a great job in responding after the incident.
And is there anything else you want students to know right now?
Yeah, I just want them to know, and I think Officer Luke would reiterate this, is, lock your car up. Don't keep valuables in your car, especially in sight. Don't make it an easy target. There's a lot of cars that were not hit, and for various reasons. So, be vigilant. Lock your car up. Don't keep valuables visible. Keep them on your person, and reporting to us when you see something. So we really appreciate the students being vigilant in that area.
Anyone with information on yesterday's incident is asked to please contact UAPD at 614-459-2800. Thank you, Mr. Theotto, and now back to Maine.
The 2025 Winter Dance is February 8th from 10 p.m. From 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. The theme is Winter Wonderland. You can buy tickets now from the link on your class Canvas page. Tickets are currently $25 but will increase to $30 after February 1st. There will be a photo booth, games, hot chocolate, and more. Seniors, if you know your plans for next year, send it to UAHS Nor'Wester Yearbook through the link on their bio in Instagram to be featured in a post. We don't have school Monday due to Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and there are opportunities around town to celebrate MLK Jr. The King Arts Complex and Ohio History Connection present an MLK open house. from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. This is a free event. The inauguration of President-elect Donald Trump will also take place on Monday. Bar Literacy Arts magazine is currently seeking submissions. If you would like to submit poetry, fiction, creative nonfiction, and/or arts, visit bearmag.org. Seniors, if you would like your first semester grades to be sent to a college or university you have applied to, please submit the Google form sent to your email from Dr. Moore. Reminder to be cautious on the roads when driving in severe weather and aware of other drivers and pedestrians. Stay warm, Bears. Enjoy your weekend. See you next week.
In general, and that's just what we do.